Hello everyone, myself Agrim Gupta. Today I am going to perform an activity to show that liquids also conduct electricity. In earlier classes, we have learned that metallic objects like iron and copper allow electric current to pass through them. They are the good conductors of electricity. Now today we will learn that liquids conduct electricity. For this, we will take some different types of liquids like vinegar, lemonade, and many more. And we will test it one by one. We will need an electric circuit to test it. Here is my electric circuit. It has a battery. It should have a battery, a bulb, and a switch. For now, the switch is in off position, and these two pins I have made so that we can put these pins in the water, and if the substance is conducting, then the bulb will glow. Now we have turned the switch in on position, and the bulb will glow like this. When there will be electric current, the bulb will glow like this. This is an LED bulb, and it has blue and red color. So now let's come to our activity. We have taken 8 liquids for this activity. They are lemonade, vinegar, distilled water, salt solution, simple drinking water, tap water, milk, and oil. Now let's perform this activity with each of the liquids. So now let's test our liquids. Our first liquid was lemonade. First we will switch on the switch, and now we will put these two pins in the beaker. We will put them separately, and if the bulb glows, then we will say that this liquid is conducting. Here we have put these pins separately, as you can see, and now we see that the bulb is glowing. It means that the electrical particles are passing through the liquid, and the liquid is conducting. So now we can say that that lemonade is a conducting liquid. It is a good conductor of electricity. Now let's test it with other liquids also. Now our second liquid is vinegar. We will switch on the switch and put these two pins in the liquid. Now we can see that the bulb is glowing. It means vinegar is also a good conductor of electricity. Now let's test the same with our third liquid, that is distilled water. Now let's test with distilled water. Here in distilled water, we can see that the bulb is glowing, but it is not much brighter than it was in vinegar. Although distilled water does not allow any electric current to pass through them, because it is the purest form and it does not have any impurities. But in this case, it is conducting electricity. So we can say that in this distilled water there may be impurities mixed, and that's why it is glowing. Our next liquid is salt solution. Now let's test it. The bulb blew because the pins were together. Now let's see. Now we can see when we have put these two pins separately in the beaker in the salt solution, the bulb is glowing brighter. Thus, salt solution is also a good conductor of electricity. Our next liquid is simple drinking water. It is the water that we use to drink every day. Let's test it whether it is a good conductor or poor conductor of electricity. Our switch is on, and now let's put these two pins in the liquid. And now we can see that the bulb is glowing. It means that drinking water is also a good conductor of electricity. Now our next liquid is tap water. Now we have taken our next liquid, which is tap water. Our switch is on, and now let's put these two pins in the tap water. We can see that the bulb is glowing. It means tap water is also a good conductor of electricity. This tap water includes the water that we use for washing clothes, for bathing, for washing utensils. And now our two liquids are left. They are milk and oil. Let's test with each of them. Now our next liquid is milk. Now let's again test it. We'll switch on the electric current, and now let's see. When we put these pins, we can see that the bulb is glowing. It is because the milk is also a good conductor of electricity. Milk has minerals that allow electric current to pass through them. Now we are left with our last liquid, which is oil. And now we have taken oil. First of all, we have to switch on the switch. And now we will put these pins in the oil. We can see that the bulb is not glowing. It means that oil is a poor conductor of electricity. It is not allowing any electric current to pass through them. We can't say that oil is a good conductor of electricity. But we can make oil a good conductor as well. Because oil is not allowing any electric current to pass through them, we can put any other good conductor. For example, we can put milk in it. And I pour a little milk. We can see that the bulb is glowing. And not only milk, we can put other good conductors of water as well, like we can put vinegar also. And this was our activity. I hope you might have liked our activity and learned something new. Thanks for watching.